What is going on, guys? Paul Ryan back at it again. I hope everybody's having a good night and a good start to their weekend. Cowboys fans just can't enjoy a victory, can we? Micah Parsons and Demarcus Lawrence leave the game last night, and then it's reported earlier today that Micah Parsons will be getting an MRI on his ankle, and he's expected to at least miss the Steelers matchup week 5 and potentially the game against the Detroit Lions. And Demarcus Lawrence, high ankle sprain, expected to miss at least 4 weeks. Our two best pass rushers going down. This defense already not looking that great, especially the defensive line, and now you lose your best run stopper and your best pass rusher. Man, man, man. Um, I thought if Micah could recover in the 10 days, that if we had him, that we had a shot to beat the Steelers. Just because you never know what to expect from Justin Fields. While he's looked better this year with our secondary, as banged up as it is, I thought that with our secondary and our linebackers that we could give him some problems. I mean, most quarterbacks, especially younger quarterbacks who are, I don't want to say inexperienced because he was a starter for 2 years, but who have had struggles, it being a numbers game and what have you. I feel like he's due to have a bad game. And why not have a bad game against the Cowboys, right? But with no Mike and no Demarcus Lawrence, I don't see that being the case. I mean, it could happen, right? But it's going to be a lot harder to do that without two of your best defenders in that game. So it kind of makes me wonder: is this season over with the injuries to both of these guys? Now I know Micah might only miss a couple of games, but Demarcus Lawrence being out at least 4 weeks, and I don't know. I wasn't very optimistic about this team going into this Giants game. We didn't look great against the Giants. We cleaned some things up. We still have plenty to work on, but I don't know. I'm just not ready to give up on the season. That being said, I don't have the highest of hopes without Micah Parsons and without Demarcus Lawrence. I'm not really sure what to think. It's nice to think that, Deron Bland, he could be coming back. He's obviously a difference maker. I just don't know what we could expect from this defensive line moving forward without, again, Demarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons. We've got some veteran guys, but they're just not. Most of them haven't looked good. Monty Smith had his best game last night, but he's still a work in progress. Our linebackers, DeMarvion Overshown looking like a potential superstar, but without your defensive line, who knows, man? They really do a lot for the linebackers, and DeMarvion Overshown can only do so much. Eric Kendricks can only do so much. Leufau can only do so much. I don't know. I guess we'll just see what happens against the Steelers. See what happens there. I don't want to say I trust Mike Zimmer, but I kind of trust Mike Zimmer. But only he can do so much without Demarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons, especially when we've seen what this defensive line has looked like with those guys. So I don't know, man. It's hard not to ask yourself if the season is over. Again, I don't want to think that way, but I think that's a common question we'll be hearing a lot about from the media and Cowboys Nation and Cowboys fans. That is the season over with the injuries to Demarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons. Let me know what you think. Do you think the season's over? Put it in the comments. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Again, I hope everybody's having a good night and a good start to their weekend. I'm Paul Ryan. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.